Thank you, Luke. Happy 4th of July from the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Bill Taylor in on a Thursday night, a Thursday 4th. Kind of interesting, right? I mean, are you working Friday? Are you off on Friday and for the entire weekend celebrating our nation's birthday? What is it, 248? How many is it? Luke, I'm referring to you.
What's up?
I'm going to go to you on this. How old is the U.S. today, my man?
Oh, man.
I think it...
I got a good friend named Google.
I think 248, if I remember seeing it. Is that right?
248, no. 248.
240, it is 248. Happy 4th to you. Hope you and yours are having a blessed Thursday evening. Bring on the rain. Here comes Jesse. Hi, Jane. Happy 4th, Nikki. Thanks, Anthony. Same to you. Brian, happy 4th. Yes, Abby Rodriguez, how are you tonight? A Thursday night with Abby? Does it get any better? I think not. I think not. Let's talk about Beryl. Beryl actually strengthening. The newest advisory showing us that winds have gone up in speed, sustained now at 115. Last advisory that I shared at 6 p.m. newscast had wind speeds at 110. And then the other indicators, pressure was in the 970 range, is now dropped to 962 millibars. You see the third piece of information. She's also slowed down a little bit. For the first time, she's moving less than 20 miles per hour and moving due west right now. Good news for Cancun. Moving due west at 16 miles per hour. So when we see the pressure drop, the lower that pressure, the stronger the storm. So it's down to 962 millibars. Standard pressure on the planet Earth is 1013. 1013 millibars of pressure is the standard. So when you go to 962, that doesn't sound like it's much less. It's a lot less when you're talking about millibars of air pressure. 115 again puts it in the range of a minimal category 3. And the wind gusts are going a little bit higher. And the change that I mentioned in this forecast is what's going to happen once this storm gets into the Gulf of Mexico. It appears now that the steering currents are going to take it a little bit closer to Texas and up the Texas coast. Not Corpus Christi north. We're still looking at about Brownsville or South Padre Island. So the consensus is into the southern Gulf of Mexico Saturday morning. Here's the 8 a.m. forecast, and you can see a really good consensus on what the computer models are thinking. Every one of those lines, every one of those colored lines is a different computer model opinion on what this storm is going to do and how it's going to behave. By 8 a.m. Sunday, 24 hours from that picture, and we're closing in on the coast of Texas and northern Mexico, a majority of the models are still bringing it inland Monday morning, overnight hours before sunrise, near Brownsville and South Padre Island. There still are 1, 2, 3, 4 models that bring it up to almost Corpus Christi, and then a couple of them closer to even Houston. Happy 4th, Mackenzie. Thank you, Henry. Good to see you, Brian. Going to Corpus next Thursday. Oh, that's good timing. This will be long gone by then, Anthony, and happy birthday early, right? Hi, Haiti. Nikki is ready for the rain. I think we all are. We are thirsty for some rain, and it's coming. Because, see, once it's inland, watch what happens. The storm, I mean, there are a few models that take it due west into the mountains of Mexico, but the majority take this storm right into south central Texas. It's going to have the western Gulf for the moisture supply it needs, and it's going to be able to pour in a lot of rain over several days, okay? Because you have to keep in mind that once these storms go inland, they really slow down. And especially if it's only a Category 1 at the most, it could be just a tropical storm. Either one is not going to be strong enough to just keep on moving. A lot of times those weaker systems will be slower than normal too, and really slow down. Happy 4th, Diane. Jordan, thank you all so much. Oh, thanks. Dustin and Allie are here. So, Lynn, that has changed, Lynn. We're looking at now up to about 4 inches of rain considering this forecast path. Let's take a look. This is the official forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center, and you can see what's expected to happen as we see the storm make landfall as a Cat 2. So it is a 3 tonight, but expected to weaken before landfall at the Yucatan Peninsula. And then out over the open waters, stay as a tropical storm until Sunday afternoon, going back up to hurricane status, minimal, 75 mile per hour winds, minimal Category 1. And then you can see landfall, and let's back this up and see exactly what time we're looking at. Sunday night, so speeding it up a little bit. Late Sunday night, south of South Padre. Speaking of South Padre Island, meteorologist Paul Morell is going to be reporting live beginning Saturday night from South Padre Island. So, inland Monday afternoon for sure, and then we're looking Monday, Tuesday. You could see just west of San Antonio, maybe centered over Pearsall there to almost maybe Uvalde as a tropical depression. Thank you, Jennifer. Bless you on your 4th. Yeah, unfortunately, hill country. Well, with this scenario, if the storm does move on this path west of the city, you'll get a little bit more. But let me just show you what kind of rain totals we're looking at. Look at this. And you can see once we get to the hill country, it drops off dramatically. But from San Antonio east and south, we're going anywhere between 4 and 6 inches of rain. You can see it really tapers off as you move northwest towards Rock Springs. But if you're going from San Antonio to Austin, east to Houston, I mean, all the oranges and yellows, I mean, we're definitely going 5 inches in most of those areas. All right, 4. Let's say a widespread area of 4 inches. Closer to the coast, you're going 6 to 8. Brownsville, that's closer. I'm seeing some yellows show up. Northern Mexico and the Rio Grande could go upwards of a foot of rain. Brian's in Houston, hoping that San Antonio will get some beneficial rain. Thank you, Brian. Georgette family has a reservation to stay in Rockport Saturday, Sunday. What are the chances it will flood with this hurricane? The chances are pretty good, and you can see Corpus expecting about 4 to 6 inches of rain. It's going to, Saturday's still a good day, and most of Sunday, I think Sunday's, the rain's going to start by mid-morning. I'll show you what that forecast looks like right now. We've got, oh, wait a minute, let me get this guy going. Rainfall forecast models that are going to go from high resolution into global because we're still in between. Okay, so the first few days will be a high resolution data solution, while the remaining will be more of a global model solution. So let's start with this, okay? This is going to be a futurecast rain model in the Caribbean, and you can see the very heavy rain. Storm Center has it a little farther north. Maybe right over Playa del Carmen. And then there's the eye getting back out over open water Friday afternoon. Moving right across the Gulf. And remember, when it's at this point in the Gulf of Mexico, the waters are very warm, very deep in the central Gulf. And that's what the storm, there's a switch from high res into global. And there's Saturday night. We're still not looking at a ton of rain, although there's a chance. You can see some moisture, maybe a few sea breeze showers up into San Antonio. But here's Sunday morning, 5 a.m., and some bands are finding the Texas coast, only to pick up from there. By mid-morning and midday, we should be seeing some showers on the Texas coast, certainly Sunday night, and then Monday. There's Monday noon. Whoa, I jumped to Wednesday real quick. So for San Antonio, the rain really starts to spread north by mid-morning Monday. Could be a Monday rush hour thing too there. And you can see that once the rain starts, it's going to be wet through Tuesday. Look at Tuesday morning for very heavy pockets of rain. Tuesday afternoon, I mean, it's not going to let up much at all. Look at that. And this is why a flood threat will exist through Wednesday afternoon. Look at that. This is why I still have a 40% chance in for Thursday. Might have to jump that to 50. Look at that. Even Friday. This model's got good rains falling Friday. Wow. I'm going to up these rain chances. This is new data. We're looking at this for the first time. It really has increased a lot of the rain for Thursday. I mean, this could be a 4 to even 5 day rain event. This is going to be a lot of rain. There was one UK model, British model, that was indicating anywhere from 10 to 12 to 15 inches of rain near New Braunfels. I mean, just incredible. Concan, a little west of the big totals, Marie. Happy 4th, Anthony. Yes, we do. Training is going to definitely be a problem. And that's why flooding is going to be the big concern. Yeah, Mary, you're right. Hi, Maria. Happy 4th. Thank you. Same to you, Michael. Valerie, happy 4th. John, glad to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Also, Henry. Oh, John, that's awfully nice of you. Hey, Henry. John wants to know on Facebook Live, how did your birthday go?
Oh, it went really well. Thank you for all the love, John.
Did you hear that? It went really well. Thank you for the love. Henry Ramos. Now 63 years old. He looks great. He looks great. He looks great. Is there anything else out there? Well, you know, early this week, this storm had a 50-50 potential. It has been sheared apart. And so now it's going to really struggle. But look at the path. In the next 7 days, this is only about a 10% chance to 20% chance tops of developing in the Western Caribbean and the Southern Gulf. Unbelievable, right? But again, highly unlikely that even occurs. And if it does, by the way, I was telling Deborah Knapp, our next storm is Debbie. Debbie is the D storm. Because a lot of you might not know, but Chris was a small storm that formed and went into central Mexico last week. Minimal storm, but it did reach tropical storm status and got a name. David, how can you tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? Easy one. You will see you later. The other will see you in a while. There it is. I like it a lot. All right, let's do some forecasting. 14-day forecasting, my friends. We've got a high of 100 for Friday. You know, today we hit 99 to 100. I didn't look at the official. Let's do that right now. I do know this, and this was official. At 4 p.m., the heat index reached 107. Ouch. Please remember. Oh, here we go with fireworks. Illegal fireworks. There they are. Look at the sky cam shot, guys.
So the gist of it, I know she hasn't heard it, but the gist of it is that
Or maybe that, no, that I don't think that's Woodlawn.
14th of America celebrates, but one local Albanian restaurant, they also take time to celebrate.
All right, we did hit 100, 3 shy of a 2009 record. But yeah, at 4 o'clock, the heat index was 107. Dangerous. Please make sure you are hydrating. Felt like 107. So tomorrow, very much the same. We'll start cooling a couple of degrees Saturday, Sunday, a better chance of rain at 30%, especially Sunday night. Probably going to up that a little bit. And then, yeah, we're going to up the rain chances heading into next week too. Thursday, 40. I'm going up to 50 now. And Saturday night, going to be putting in some rain chances as well as Sunday night. No, Sunday night, not Saturday night. So let's see here. Right, Sunday night. I'll keep Friday 30 for now. Bill, any guesstimates for how much precipitation Medina Lake could receive? Hey, Michael. Medina Lake is definitely in the 1-inch range, maybe up to 2 to 3. If this thing goes west, and we see some indications that it could just kind of have a little bit of a western jog once inland, it will definitely help Medina and even some spots east. So I would say on the range of 1.5 to 2 inches at this point. 1.5 to 2 inches. All right, guys, we're going to leave this 14-day forecast up for you guys to digest a bit. Full forecast. In fact, team coverage. We got Megan Reyna on the Salvation Army's preparations for a San Antonio impact coming up on Ken's 5 News at 10. I love you all. God bless you on your Thursday night and Friday.